Cheap Not Broke fam, thank you for tuning back into the channel. Please hit that like button, that subscribe button. We're on the road to 20,000 subscribers. Each and every subscription helps. Hit that button. All right, Cheap Not Broke fam, what's going on, everybody? How we doing? No music today. People complaining about it. Happy Monday. Please hit that like button, hit that subscribe button. On the road to 20,000 subscribers. I want 50, but we're on our way to 20. And right now we're at 1,500 subscribers, on our way to 1,600 subscribers. Thank you all for all the new subscribers, everybody who has subscribed, who's going to subscribe, everybody who's going to tell somebody to subscribe. Tell somebody to subscribe. And it's very much appreciated. Cheap Not Broke. Live life at your price. I got our slogan, y'all. Live life at your price. I just got to figure out what the hell I'm going to call us. What are we? I've been saying Cheap Not Broke fam, Cheap Not Broke family, but I need a name for the crew, for the group. The group. I just don't know. I got to figure it out. It'll come to me. But I'm putting it out in the atmosphere so it'll come to me. All right, everybody. We're back Monday. Hope you had a wonderful weekend. What's today? Today's the what? 6th. Happy New Year. You get one more week of this. This is my last week of the Happy New Year's. After that, we just on to it. We decided. So, Happy New Year to everybody that's tuning in. And today's topic is get in shape for free at home. You see me in there lifting that heavy ass weight. You see the money. Get in shape for free at home. And the reason why I'm bringing this topic up is because it is January and a lot of people like to join gym memberships around this time. But it seems Ozempic has kept the gym empty. I haven't seen as many people in the gym as I usually do. However, I don't go in the evening. It's probably packed right now, but I go in the morning. So I wouldn't know nothing about that. But people do go to the gym in January. A lot of people's New Year's resolution is to start working out, lifting weights, whatever the case may be, which is fine. You should do that. You should definitely move around. Now, we're not on the same time schedule. We're not on the same we're not on the same athletic level. Everybody's not on the same level athletically, so we're not all supposed to do the same stuff. Some people are bodybuilding, some people run, some people jog, but you got to do something. It's just important. We got to move around. Human beings were not designed to sit still. Let me ask you this. If you sit in a bed for 60 days, I guarantee you're probably going to need somebody to teach you how to walk, because the human body was not built to sit around. And the human body was not also built to give all your money away, because some people be going to these gyms, spending all their money, and not getting what they need out of the gym. Look, let me tell you something. Before we get started, number one, push-ups and sit-ups are always free, always will be. Push-ups and sit-ups were free and always will be. Here's what I know. Now, during 2020, when the pandemic was going on, my gym was closed. I'm sure yours was too. Gym was closed. I had to figure out how to work out. And I'm a person, I like to be active. I like to work out. I've been working out since what? I was 15. High school. I've been working out since I was playing football. It's just a part of my life. It's just something I do. No, it's just what I like doing, and I like it. So much so, started running marathons. Whole nother story. Anyway, I realized that I needed a way to work out, and I was getting bored of sitting in the house. So during the pandemic, I started going out to the park. And turned that into my gym. And I got really creative with some of the things that I was doing. Jumping rope, I didn't have a weight bench, and I didn't have all that stuff. But I was still able to get active and do something. I just didn't sit around and not do anything because the gym was closed. And since then, I was going to the gym, 3 days a week at one point in time. But since the pandemic, I go 5. I go 5 for 5. 5 days a week at 5 a.m. That's what I do. 5 days a week at 5 a.m. That's what I like to do. I got to get it in. I got to go. So I go to the gym 5 days a week at 5 a.m. And I made this promise to myself during COVID because I wasn't able to go like I normally do. And I said, I got to get back into it. But it also made me realize there's a lot of stuff you can do at home. And a lot of people have this myth, you can't work out unless you're in a gym. Not true. You can work out. You don't have to have money to go to a gym. There's a lot of stuff you can do. It's just about being active and being healthy. You don't need to be no workout warrior. You don't need to be no gym rat. You got to do something. You got to do something. Break a sweat some way, somehow. Now, some people got kids. They just ain't got time to get to the gym. I get it. You got kids, or you're just in a place where you can't go, or you might live in an area where there's not a gym close to you. So you got to get active somehow, some way. How do you do that? Well, we're going to talk about that tonight. One of the best ways, I just said, push-ups, sit-ups, walking. Push-ups, sit-ups, and walking. A lot of people like to walk. Nothing wrong with that. Am I a fan of walking? I got to walk, so I have to walk regardless. However, I do a lot of running. I like to run. I like to get my ass out there and run. I ran, how many rounds I ran? So today, Monday, I ran on Saturday. I ran 5 miles on Saturday. I ran 5 miles. I was terrible. I ran like, 8.5 minutes? That was terrible. I'm a 7-minute mile guy. I'm trying to get down to 6. But I went out and ran, and my thing was, I used to like to run on the streets. And I got a phobia about the cars. I just don't like running where cars are. I'm scared to do it. I'm just not gonna lie. I'm scared to do it. Don't want to do it. People don't pay attention, and I don't want no problems. So I go run in places where there are no cars and it's safe to run. Got to drive a little bit. So what? But that's what I like to do. Everybody else may not have be in a situation. I live in Los Angeles, so Los Angeles is very, very, very runners friendly. Matter of fact, I might go run with the running group tonight. We got a running group tonight downtown. I might go run with them, but I got to write some jokes. I'm not sure what I'm going to do. But whatever the case may be, these things are free. And then also on YouTube, you can get watching YouTube right now. You can go in there and find a lot of exercises that you can do to maintain your health and just get active. Look, I go on YouTube looking for stuff all the time because I get bored doing the same workouts. And sometimes that stuff is not effective. Like, man, I've been doing this for a while. I'm not getting nothing. I'm the same damn size. Go watch my comedy. Go watch them. I got some good gym bits. Go check out. Go watch Malcolm Hall comedy. I got my gym bit up there. It's real funny. But anyway, but the thing about it is everybody's going out there running out, spending all this money on going to the gym. And I don't believe you need to do that. Now, if you want to do it, go for it. But if you don't. Planet Fitness is $10. Now, it'd be a lot of people. If I started out at Planet Fitness, it'd be a lot of people in Planet Fitness. Planet Fitness feel like the airport when it's time to board. Everybody all crunched up in there trying to get it one place at one time. I don't like Planet Fitness. Planet Fitness is not for me. I started there, but then I graduated, went somewhere else because it wasn't helping me with my workout. It wasn't helping me with my routine. I couldn't get to everything I needed to get to. Planet Fitness has the squat rack is the bench rack. So people who are doing bench press and squats, it's all, and they only had like 3 racks. I'm like, come on, man, I can't bench press. So now I got to bench and squat on the same day. Now, usually that would be 2 different days. You know, benches legs. Bench is upper body, squat is lower body. Those are 2 separate days for me. But at Planet Fitness, I had to do it at the same time because that's all they had. But however, price-wise, money-wise, Planet Fitness is a hell of a deal. Great deal. $10. I talked about it on the last show. I had to go. When I got rid of them, I started in North Carolina. They wanted me to come back to North Carolina to cancel the membership. No, not doing that. You don't have to do it neither. But you can do something. In 2025, all I'm asking everybody to do is get active some way, somehow. Whether you're walking, running, push-ups, sit-ups, something. And it don't have to be a lot. 15 minutes. 15 minutes. 15 minutes. Everybody thinks, a lot of people think you got to go work out for an hour and a half, 2 hours. No. 15 minutes. 15 minutes. My mom and dad work out. I work out. My fiance work out. We work out. We just some working out people. You got to, because you want to keep yourself going. You want to be able to keep moving. I see people who are, young, old, middle-aged that don't move very well. And you're going to get what you put in, you get out. What you put in the pot, what you get out the pot. And I see a lot of people, being that I run marathons, my goal is to run an Ironman. I want to do an Ironman. Ironman is it's like, oh man, it's crazy. It's going to take a piece of your soul. But that's my goal, to do an Ironman. Am I training for it right now? No, I'm training for a marathon. I got to start swimming, about to start swimming. And I run, and I don't cycle. But I got to start swimming and cycling and all this crap. But I'm going to do an Ironman. And half that training, I don't have to go. That's not gym training. That's getting my ass outside and running. I got to go swim. I have to go swim and I got to go cycle. But the running and the cycling costs me no money. I go outside and do it. I just go outside and do it. And you can do it too. Now, some of these, what's the gym membership out here? I can't think of the name. But we got a gym membership out here. It's $200. Equinox Gym. I said I would never pay $200 for a gym. But one of my old boss, he was like, well, Malcolm, he said, well, number one, you make enough to pay $200 for the gym. I said, don't tell everybody my business. But he said, you make enough to pay $200 to go to a gym. I said, why would I do that? He said, it's not about the working out. This is you're going to meet people. So he bumped it. So we live in LA. He bumped into Magic Johnson at the gym, Equinox Gym, $200, $250 a month. That's a lot of money. But the people that you go to the gym, you paying that kind of money, you're around a certain kind of people. Come on now, you paying $200, $250, $200 a month to go to the gym. You got some money. Now I'm cheap, not broke. Y'all know damn well I wasn't doing it. Even if I can, I'm not doing that. I'm right down there at my gym, 24-hour fitness, $30 a month. And actually, they were trying to go up on me. I said, I'm gonna go somewhere else. And I've been with y'all for 6-7 years. They're like, oh no, we can't lose this guy. And they didn't. They kept me. They adjusted the price to keep me because I've been here a long damn time. Y'all not about to go up on me. And y'all not even putting no new equipment in here? No. But Equinox, $200 at that gym. And what he explained to me is you're going there to meet people, relationship. Because you do, if you go to the gym enough, you're going to meet some people. I'm not going to say you're going to make friends, but you are going to have your people you speak to, you talk to. Because I know I go in there, I be bench pressing, I go a little heavy sometimes. And I got my guy that I go use for a spot because I don't want just anybody to spot me and that stuff fall. So you're gonna make some friends at the gym, but think about it. If you're paying $250 to go to the gym, you're in there with good company. But you don't have to do that. You're going there to meet people and be in a certain environment. You don't need to pay $200 to go work out. You don't need to pay no money. You don't need to pay anything. You can get on YouTube right now, and one thing I know is the bands. You got the elastic bands. I'm not sure if you're familiar with this, but you got elastic bands. And with the band, you can do a lot of stuff. Oh, man. You know how much a jump rope costs? Jump rope like $5, $6. Jumping rope. You got the elastic bands, push-ups, sit-ups, a lot of stuff that you can do. You don't have to go to the gym to be in shape. You just don't. You don't. And you don't have to work out for no hour. 15 minutes. That's all you need, 15 minutes. 15 minutes at home, you good to go. That's all you got to do. Everybody run out here going out to get this new gym membership, spending all this money. I'm not subscribing to that. I don't think you should do it. If that's what you want to do, go for it. But you don't need to do that. You might be down on your luck. Your job, you might be in between jobs or you just don't want to spend that money, whatever the case may be. But to sit there and say you got to go to the gym to work out is not true. To say you got to pay over $100 for a gym, not true. Depending on where you live. Now, when I go home and visit Florida, I went home recently to Florida. I did not work out. Why? Because the gym went up on the membership pass. I was paying for a membership pass like $15, $20 for the whole month when I was there. They wanted me to pay $50 for the month. I'm not doing it. So I started working my ass out at home, doing push-ups, sit-ups, and running around. I'm not doing it. I'm just not paying that. I'm not paying that, and you shouldn't either. Because why? Why you got to pay that? But here's what I will say this. If you don't pay to go to the gym, okay. If you are not working out at home for free, okay. You will pay that at the doctor's office. You will. They're going to get that money about you somehow. Listen, you can either pay for good toothpaste, you can pay for good toothbrushes, or you can go pay to get your cavities fixed. But you're going to pay. You're going to either pay with your time or you're going to pay with your money. But you're going to pay. All right? You can't just go around not taking care of your teeth and not do anything. All right? You can go get a cheap toothbrush and not brush your teeth and not be taking care of whatever you got to take care of. Now you got to go get a tooth pull. It's costing you money. It's going to cost you. Just like your health. Not working out, not doing certain things, it'll cost you on the back end because now you got to go get medication. You got to do all this other stuff. Now, you don't know what's in store for you in the future. This is all preventative maintenance. Prevent this. You don't want nothing to happen to you. You don't want anything to happen to you. And this is also saving money. Cheap, not broke. How is it cheap, not broke, Malcolm? Because health costs money. We're in America. It costs money to go see the doctor for-profit business, copay, medication, whatever the case. It's going to cost you a little bit of money. I'm just trying to help us cut down on that cost. And I'm trying to get people out of the habit of, I'm going to go run and sign up for this gym. And let me tell you what the gym like to do for you. See, the gym, most gyms are going to put you on auto pay. They're going to just take the money out your account every month, whether you come or not. That's how gyms make money. Gyms make a lot of money off of people signing up and not coming. They know this. A lot of people have been paying, even if you are right now, if you're paying for a gym membership and you haven't been there 3-4 months, cancel it. Cancel it. You're not going back. Come on, man. You're not going back. You're not going back. Stop spending that money. If you're not going to go, just cancel it. Just cancel it. All right. Save the money. Save the bread. All right. Don't do it. If it's been 3 or 4 months, you haven't been to your gym, and you don't see yourself going back in the next 3 or 4 months, cancel the gym. Just cancel the membership. Walk around your neighborhood. Do some push-ups. Do some sit-ups. Get on there. Get you some elastic bands. Find a way to maintain your health and save money. All right? Because this New Year's resolution, I'm going to go to the gym and blow all my damn money. Here it is, July. You've been to the gym 3 times, and you've paid over $100 and some in 6 months on gym membership expenses. Don't do that. Don't do that, okay? Be smart about it. Be smart. Jumping rope is great. Everybody's not able to jump rope. You just figure out whatever you can do at your workout, your fitness level. I'm nobody's trainer, and I'm not here to shame nobody for what you can't do. But you do need to be somewhat active and try to move around. I don't know, something. I remember one time where was I at? I was at my grandmother's house, somebody's house. I was at somebody's house, and I didn't have no workout equipment. I was taking a case of water, laying on the ground, lifting up that case of water. I had to get the work in. I had to get it in. You got to get it in. You got to stay active. You got to stay healthy, okay? Because as time goes on, things change. Your body changes. Your body needs more. You might need less. I don't know. But one thing we know, we got to stay active. Cheap Not Broke family. We got to stay active. But we don't have to go spend all that money on a gym membership. And if you're not going at least, I don't know. I'm not going to tell you how many times the gym to go. But you got to go more than once a week. I would say minimum 3 times a week. It's 7 days. 7 days. 7 days in a week. All right. So if you got at least go 3 days. That's 40%, 50%, something like that. You got to go a few days out of the week. All right. You got to go a few days out of the week, or you're just wasting your money. Don't be bad. Don't feel ashamed if you're not going to the gym. Life gets in the way. You got kids. You got work. You got this, and this, and the fifth. No shame. But just get active some way, somehow, on a Saturday morning. Walk around your neighborhood. Something. Ride the bike. Something. Do something. They got treadmills. They got these little flat treadmills that you can have in your house. I'm thinking about getting one because I run. But I got a gym where I live, so I don't need to do all that. But they got little flat treadmills now. You remember the big treadmills before? They used to be all big and bulky, take up all that space. Now they're just flat. You can just slide it up under somewhere. They're like $100, $120. You can get in your house and walk on a treadmill. Not gonna cost you anything. You can work out while you watch your favorite TV program, all kind of stuff. That's what I used to do. I watch my favorite show and I'm gonna work out while the show is on. 20 minutes, 30 minutes. That's what you get. That's all it gets. You don't have to do too much. But it's important. This stuff catches up with you. When you don't work out now, when you get to 60, 70, it catches up with you. And I know this because, hell, walking through the airport is a workout. When the last time you walked through the airport? When the last time you flew? I just went through Miami airport. I had to go through Miami's airport to get here. Man, I walked about a mile. Next time I go through the airport, I'm going to do this for YouTube channel. I'm going to show y'all how far it is. Listen. Y'all, we are walking about a good mile. Between security and your gate, it's a mile. Chicago, Dallas, Miami. Chicago, Dallas, Miami. LA's not that. Chicago, Dallas, Miami. Where else? Chicago, Dallas, Miami. Those airports, man, country mile. And if you are late for your flight, you can forget it. Gate, they'll let you out at gate 2. I gotta walk to gate 39. Gate 39 is 39 miles away. Long ass walk, man. It be pissing me off. And you don't even know it when you get your flight. You don't even know how far the gates are. You don't know because you're at a new airport. I have no idea. If it's $15 a month, you go 4 times a week. That's like paying for a 1-day pass once a week. Makes sense. GK, right, let me read that again. If you pay $15 a month, you go 4 times a week. That's like paying for a 1-day pass once a week. That makes sense. That makes perfect sense. And it's like I said, it's not costing you much. When you divide how much you're paying, shout out to GK for your comment. Appreciate you tuning in. Yeah, like Costco. Costco, $65 a year. It's $5 a month. And when you divide the $5 a month and then you divide how much you're actually paying by unit cost, oh, you're winning. You're winning. Look, I was going to Dollar Tree. Y'all know me. Y'all see my old. If you've been rocking with me, you see my content. When I first got started, I was all in Dollar Tree. Dollar Tree this, Dollar Tree that, Dollar Tree, Dollar Tree, Dollar Tree. But then I realized Dollar Tree is not the best because at Costco, the water I get the same. Now, they have a bigger, Dollar Tree's water bottles are slightly bigger, but I'm paying 55 cents. I get, 12 cases? 12 bottles in the case, and it's $9.99, 55 cents a case. Cheap. Nothing. Plus that $5 a month. So $5, divide that, even for that, I'm still paying $10 a month. It's cheaper. It's cheaper. I didn't realize that for a long time. ATL Airport has long walks too. Yes, ATL Airport has long walks. Sean 5738. ATL does have long walks, but ATL got a train and they got good food. Let me tell you something. ATL, you got to go, if you flown through Atlanta Airport, you got to go half a mile underground. You got to go half a mile underground to get to the train, ride the train because they got gates. They got A, B, C, D, and I think it's T. I don't know all of them, but they got quite a few. It'll take you about a minute and a half, maybe a few minutes to get from A to T gate if that's where your flight is. And if they are doing that, they're assholes because they shouldn't have you that far between airports. But anyway, back to what I was saying. When you're flying through the airport, when you're doing all this walking, it is a lot. It is a lot. And as you get older, it's going to be a little more difficult for you to get around. It's like people right now in their 30s and their 40s complaining, oh, man, this is hard. I'm tired. Well, if you really want to make it to 60, 70, you got a long way to go. You got to take care of yourself. Vegas has a train to the next city. Or to the next gate. Yes, Vegas does have a train to the next gate because Vegas is, hold up. Time out. Side note, before we get into that, I'm going to get back to the gym. Let me tell you about Vegas. Vegas, hold on. Vegas has a bus. Vegas has a shuttle bus. And you got to ride this from the gate because they do have the train, but they also got a shuttle bus. You know how long that shuttle bus take? Shuttle bus took like 20 minutes to come get us. And then you had to ride all the way across to the next. It was a long time. And I would never do this again. I'm trying to save money. So what I was trying to hustle. It was too expensive. I was going somewhere. Excuse me. Florida to New York. One of the two. Probably going to Florida to New York. One of them. Anyway, I found a cheap flight to Vegas. And the cheap flight from Vegas was cheaper than just taking a straight flight from Los Angeles. I said, okay, cool. Well, let me give myself about 4 hours in between. And, we can fly to Vegas. But see, it's tough. You got to take your bags off of the plane. You got to go down the baggage claim, take your bag off of the plane, go back up, recheck the bags, go through security, and go to the next one. Man, that took me, I had 4 hours. It took all of 3 hours and 15 minutes to get this stuff done. Crazy, because it took so damn long for the shuttle bus to come get me. Bad idea. Did I save money? Yes. It was a headache. Almost missed a plane. Will I do it again? Probably not. That whole, if you're going to, skip through airports and skip lag, buy a one-way flight to this city, then to the next city, take it from me. Don't take no bags. It's a bad idea. You're going to lose. Don't do that. But anyway, Washington, D.C., Phyllis Hall. Washington, D.C. has a long walk through the airport. It does. Have I been to Washington, D.C.? Washington Duels. Yes. They have all of them have a long walk to the airport. Vegas has an off-site car rental. Oh, man. So we just went to Vegas. No. Did we go to Vegas? Fort Lauderdale. I was just in Miami last week. They have an off-site car rental. And we didn't even know. We sitting up there. We went to the off-site, and you were walking around looking for it. You got to catch another bus to go to another lot. So you got to go off-site in Fort Lauderdale. The car rental place, it was cheap. I ain't going to lie. It was cheap. You got to catch a shuttle bus to the off-site rental car spot. Then you got to catch another bus to the rental car. It was crazy. Man, you making me get flashbacks. You can't talk about that. Vegas has an off-site car rental. It's diabolical. It's like 10 miles away trying to save money on a janky-ass car. Yeah, man, it was a little janky. It was seats in the back. It was stains in the back of the car. We'll get on car rentals on another day. We'll get on car rentals. Because, listen, I got burned renting a car. You got to really be on point renting cars, okay? You can't just be renting cars. Look, let me tell you something. I know we're talking about gym, but hell, we're going to talk about this right now. Renting a car nowadays, I don't know. 5-6 years ago, they used to have somebody that would come out there and y'all would go through, look around the car together. They still do this out the country, but not in the United States no more. They would come, see if there was any dings, any scratches, anything wrong with the car. They would come out there with you and you guys would identify the issues together, right? Not now. When you do this now, there's nobody out there to pick up that car. You got to take pictures of the car before you leave and when you bring it back. Number one, you got to take pictures of the windows, make sure the windows aren't cracked, and then you got to take pictures all around the car because they don't do this no more. And when you sign the rental car agreement, you are agreeing to all the issues with the car. Fine print. You know that. You're not reading all that. You're not reading all that. So when you rent a car, you're agreeing to everything. That's whatever's wrong with the car. When you turn it back in, you agree to it. Unless you point it out and say, hey, this is wrong. And two, they don't even have anybody out there to check the cars in. So when you leave out, they used to have somebody come out there, check the car around with you, make sure everything was straight. And when you come back, the guys, like, where was I? If it's late night, they don't have anybody out there because I had like a midnight flight I was leaving out. Went to go turn the car and I'm walking around. Where's the person to come check the car in? I'll just leave the keys on the dash. You're straight. No, the hell I'm not. I'll leave these keys on the dash. Somebody come behind me, take them damn keys. Who's liable? Me. I made the dude come out. I said, look, man, somebody need to come out here and check this car to make sure everything's straight. Y'all not about to stick me with the bill because the car's not even locked. Everybody's pulling in the car. Somebody just happened to walk behind me, take the cars and walk off. Who's liable? Me. I wasn't dealing with that crap. I wasn't really dealing with that, but that's a whole nother story. We're still talking about working out, going to the gym. No one text charged YouTube user. No one checks cars anymore. I rented a car last week. No one expected it when I dropped it off. Exactly. No one expected it. And let's say the person behind you comes and messes up the car. They'll hit you up 3 months later, and they still have your credit card on file so they can charge you. Nah, you got to do this. When you're in the car, everyone, please, make sure you take pictures. Make sure you take a video. If you can, get somebody to bring their lazy ass outside to come check that car. Look, because I know everybody. I know you. I know how people be doing. You don't be getting that insurance. Insurance is $25 a day. The car's $35 a day. Why is the insurance the same amount as the car rental? So people be skipping out on their insurance, right? Something happy. Now you're on the hook for that. You don't want to deal with that. All right. That's all I'm saying. Be careful with that. Don't get burned with that. London airport is really long. I haven't been to the London airport, but I can imagine it's really long. London's airport. These airports are really long. And what does this airport stuff bring it all back into? Got to be in shape. Got to be in shape to travel. Me and my fiance were just talking about this. You got to be in shape to travel, man. Traveling, look, you got to be in shape. You got to walk, okay? You got to walk. You got to be in shape to travel. I was just walking around my neighborhood, walked about a mile away before I came and did the show. You got to be in shape. You want to see something? You got to be in shape. You can't sightsee in the car. You got to get out and walk, which means working out at home a little bit. Do a little something. Walk around your house. Do a few push-ups. Something. But you got to do something to maintain your health. But you don't have to go pay $35, $45, $100 for a gym. And if you're not going, stop paying for it. Take that same money and invest it. Buy you a share or two with that money. Invest that money. But if you're not going to the gym, stop paying for it. There's nothing to be ashamed of. Just stop paying for it. Save your money. Don't waste your damn money. Okay? Save your money. Don't do that. Work out at home. Now, I'm not getting into all the workouts. I'm not no trainer. I'm not going to go over all the workouts. I'm like, well, maybe I should. We'll do that on another show, but I'm not going to go through all the workouts. But I will say this. Push-ups are free. Sit-ups are free. Air squats. You can get up there and do air squats. You can just stand up and do air. I'm gonna show you right now. You get on there, air squat. Get down, just get down, and do your air squat. Bam, 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 bam. Just do that. That's all you gotta do. You don't have to do too much. It's all kind of stuff you can do to get a quick sweat in, okay? But you gotta get it in, okay? You gotta get that sweat in. You just don't have to pay $100,000 at a gym. All right, everybody, let's go to break real quick, and we'll be right back. Make sure you head over to cheapnotbroke.com. Head over to cheapnotbroke.com. Grab yourself some merchandise. Cheapnotbroke.com. Got some comedy over there for you. And also subscribe to my Patreon. Patreon Cheap Not Broke. So I'm starting to put exclusive footage that's just going to be on Patreon on there. So I got my trip to Miami. I'm posting that up there. How you get the boat rentals and all that good stuff. So my whole trip to Miami got some other exclusive footage I'm posting on there. So make sure you head over to Patreon and subscribe there. All right. Most people can't afford to travel until they're too old to walk. Yeah, you don't really see a lot of super elderly people in the airport. If you do, they're getting pushed or something like that. But they're not going to travel for leisure. You're absolutely right. A lot of people wait till they get too old to travel. You got to go see everything while you can. Sometimes you have to run in the airport. Sometimes you do have to run in the airport with bags. Everybody's had to do it. You got to lift them bags up and go. See me, look, I used to be so cheap. Listen, for like 2 to 3 years in my college days, when I was in college, I never put bags up under the plane because I wasn't paying for it. So all my bags were up top. And I didn't have a roller bag, so I was just carrying these heavy-ass bags through the airport. I had to stop. Shout out to my fiance who got me a roller bag because I was just my goofy ass just lifting all this heavy stuff through the airport. I got 2 gym bags, 2 Nike gym bags was my luggage, heavy. I'm walking, gotta stop, take a break. Walking, gotta stop, take a break. It was tough, so. I don't do that no more. Those days are over. I've gotten smart finally. Okay. All right, everybody. So, gym, stay in shape, work out. Y'all got the point. That's what we're talking about tonight. But now it's time for a little bit of that. You know what it is. Interesting news. Right. Damn, I thought I fixed that. Oh well, we'll fix it. Okay, interesting news. So what do we have going on today, ladies and gentlemen? All right, first story is... Where's my first story? Where we go? Where is it at? Let me pull them up real quick. All right, here we go. Yes, here we go. I actually have a video I wanted to show everybody and get your thoughts on, but I don't have it. So it's all good. Okay, first story. Let me try something. I was told, does this work? Let me see if this works. I was trying to do some research on this topic. Let me see if this works. Is this true? It say you can pay. If you copy paste, it don't work. I was told you can just put your link for the website in here. It doesn't work. Okay, whatever. News. Potato cartel concluded to artificially hike French fry and hash brown prices in lawsuits. A potato cartel has allegedly conspired to artificially hike prices on French fries and hash browns as they corner a $68 billion frozen spuds market, according to multiple lawsuits. After decades of consolidation, just four companies have all the potatoes. Lamb Weston, Canada-based McCain Foods, the J.R. Simplet Company, and the Candivish Farms control 97% of the market, according to antitrust lawsuits filed in U.S. District Court in Northern Illinois. 4 people got all the damn potatoes? Come on now. After decades of consolidation, just 4 companies, just 4. And between July 2022 and July 2024, these tater tart titans sent the price of frozen potato products soaring 45% by colluding to raise prices along with court documents. Antitrust. When there are only a handful of players in the market, collusion is too appetizing for these companies to pass up. Damn, that's crazy. These companies blame the increase on rising costs of operations, but the price of frozen potatoes remain high after operating costs ease and the complaints claim. Ted, the vice president of communications of Candace Farms, called the allegations lawsuits baseless. We intend to vigorously defend ourselves against them. What? Well, first off, I thought McDonald's bought. I thought the biggest buyer of fries in America was McDonald's. But I think, if I'm not mistaken, these are frozen fries. McDonald's has their own fries. They have their own situation. So McDonald's, they have their own fry supply because McDonald's, they sell a lot of potatoes. Lots of them. And McDonald's can't run out of fries. So I was under the impression that McDonald's was a part of this, but they're not. McDonald's has their own fry distributor. Lamon & Weston and McCain control 70% of the market, while JR simply holds 20% and Canvas holds 7% of the market, lawsuit said. Damn, these 4 companies have been colluding to fix prices since 2021. So we've been overpaying for our potatoes for quite some time, ladies and gentlemen. And that is not what we want. That is not good. And let me pull these up real quick. Let me show you what we got going. Because I used to eat this brand of potatoes. That's why I'm kind of pissed off about it. Let me show you. Let me pull it up real quick if it'll come up. Bam! There it is. Let's show. Here we go. Right here. If you buy this brand of potatoes, you know what I'm talking about. These guys, where is it? Oh, no, not that far. Where's the bag? Yes, Idaho. I buy these guys because they got the sea salt. And what kind of cut is it? I forget the kind of cut. Short cut. There's a certain kind of cut of fries. You know, you got steak fries, crinkle fries, long cut fries, short fries. Skinny fries. You got a lot of fries out there. I like fries. So I know, but this is the brand right here. So if you're buying this brand, just know they've been overcharging you. But this is what I'm honestly considering doing, ladies and gentlemen. I've seen this. Haven't done it yet. Thinking about it. I've seen people with the potato thing when they smash potatoes and they do it on their own. So I'm like, man, do I want to make my own potatoes at home? Because now you know exactly what you're getting. No preservatives, no artificial preservatives or anything like that. And I know you just got to let them sit in the water, get the starch out. But you know you can make your own fries at home. You really can. You just peel a potato and they got this. They got the fry maker. It's just a big thing. I've seen them at some places. Who does it? Who does this? I want to say Five Guys. Five Guys make their fries like that. They put them in the thing and they just and then his fries just drop out. You still gotta let them. It's not blanch. The correct word is not blanch, but you gotta let them sit in water. Correct me wrong. Is it blanch? Would they consider blanching? But you gotta let the potatoes sit in water for some time to get all the starch out before you fry them, or they're not gonna be good. But truth be told, you can make your own fries at home. I've considered doing it. But damn it, I don't be eating all them fried fries. I make my fries in the air fryer nowadays. Pretty good. But long story short, we've been getting screwed over by the fries. Funny. Now, is the government, these are regular people having to do this. But speaking of antitrust, I thought about something. American, Delta Airlines, American United, they all merged with another airlines, right? Because we got the big 4. You remember Northwest? You remember Northwest Airlines? You remember Continental? You remember, who else was there? Northwest, Continental, who else? You had a lot of other airlines. They all merged. But when Spirit tried to do it, they said no. Hypocrites, because other airlines have merged already, and nobody had a problem with it. But when Spirit tried to merge, you told them no. So it's funny. This antitrust suit is funny. I don't understand how it works because the same people you're saying, oh, this antitrust, you're letting the other people do it. Come on now. It's a monopoly on everything. Everything is a damn monopoly. What are you talking about? What are you talking about? Everybody has a monopoly on something, some way, somehow, and there's nothing you can really do about it. But take them to court. Hopefully, these people will win, but we will see. We will see. This is disturbing to me, but I think we should bring it up. I think we should bring this up. Let me bring this article up real quick. Hopefully, everybody's having a happy, awesome Monday. It's January 6th. January 6th, y'all. Y'all notice they ain't said nothing about January 6th this year, right? Now, y'all remember what January 6th when the white people went on there acting a damn fool? Only white people can get up there doing that. Nobody black. You black or any other color, you would have got your ass shot doing that. But January 6th, no mention of all that craziness that went on a couple years ago. None of it. Let them people slide acting a damn fool, walking up there. Anyway, if this thing will load, I'm trying to get to my damn. Oh man, come on now. Why you acting like this? This is acting like internet acting like it's on a cruise ship. Here we go. Donald Trump Jr. and Magna financier Odin Malik team up to take online firearms seller public. Yeah, come on, man. Come on. You heard me right. As many problems we are having with firearms in our country, these fools, I'm not going to say that. I don't want no problems. I don't want no issues with my YouTube video. But these people, these fools, have decided they're trying to sell guns online. Now, how is this going to work? All right? I'm having trouble pulling it up. I'm just going to read it to you guys. All right, let's read it. Donald Trump Jr. is pairing up with an online financier to take online grab gun public. Malik, who runs investment firm 1789 Capital. We should look up 1789. There's some significance to that number. I'm going to look it up. The Post is just latest contract deal to take companies who have been eschewed by traditional financiers public. Trump, who also joined Trump Capital in 1789 in November, will become a special advisor to the company, which sells firearms and accessories online. How are you going to buy a gun online? You need to go in person. You don't need to be selling no guns online. The gun space has been one of the most spaces attacked in the woke corporate America, Trump told the Post, but adds their support for grab a gun couldn't come at a better time. People are more concerned about their security than ever. Okay, it's not the gun that's the problem. It's the person. Nobody has a problem with guns. I like guns. It's who has a gun is the freaking problem. That's the problem. Trump explains that grab a gun spotlights 1789's vision of providing solid, well-owned businesses that have been blackballed by most financiers. Because look what happens. First off, this is not going to happen. I don't see it's going to work. It's not going to work. Even Elon Musk chimed in, noting that the deal was key to democracy. The right to bear arms is what ensures America remains a democracy. All right, but what about the kids? What about the kids in the schools, right? Responsible gun owners don't fire their guns. It's the people who are irresponsible. What do you do about that? Let me give you guys a little insight. This is what I do know. People always talk about gun safety and what's going on. I don't know if you know this. Go look this up. Do me a favor. Look this up. Tell me if I'm lying. The alcohol fire, ATF, alcohol, tobacco, firearms. This is what I do know. Here's why we have a gun problem in America. You cannot trace guns across state lines. Very hard. So if you commit a crime with a gun in one state and go somewhere else, it's very hard for them to track that gun. We do not have a very efficient gun tracking system in America. That serial number does not run across state lines. They have hard times tracking guns down. That's why people do a lot of stuff. They don't get caught. It's hard to find them because they don't have a great tracking system in America for guns. Look, we don't need this. You don't need to be able to buy guns online. You don't need to be able to buy. You got to be able to go. You got to go in person. You probably got to give blood, give a little DNA. You don't. But here's what they could do. Number one, they can have tracking systems on the gun. Look, we got the technology for guns. We got the technology to make guns way safer than what they are. They're just not. They're just choosing not to. They're just choosing not to do so, and that's that. It's just they're just choosing not to do it. I can't tell you why they're not doing it, but they're choosing not to do it, and it's a problem. And to be able to buy a gun online, it's going to be a huge problem. Huge problem. It's going to be a huge problem in America. Do I see this passing? No. No. We don't have Americans. Most people don't have the competency. They're not competent enough to have a firearm. And this is what I propose. If you're going to have a firearm, you got to go train with it. You got to do at least 10 to 15 hours a year to train to keep your firearm. If not, we're going to fine you. And the fines, they're going to fine you every 2 months, and it's going to get bigger and bigger and bigger. Listen, if people are going to have guns, fine. You got to go use them. You got to go train with them. And you should have to go take a competency test every 2 years to keep your firearm. Look, things are changing. I'm not saying we should have anything guns, but you got to require more. You got to require more responsible gun ownership. Okay, you can't just have a gun. You got to go to school. You can't just buy a gun and you ain't been to use this thing in 10 years. And the only time you want to pull it out is when you're afraid. No, you need to go to the gun range and operate that firearm and train. You also need to continue to take tests and the law. You need to understand the law. People go get a gun to take tests one time, that's it. No, if you buy a shotgun in some states, you don't need to go take no test. No, you got to be educated on the law. And you got to also know your ass is going to jail. People, I got my gun. Listen, it sounds good until you get in front of that judge and that jury. They're going to tell you what's legal or not. So don't just be thinking you put your gun out anywhere. That's all I'm saying about that. I'm not going to get into all that, but I will mention that, and it's not really safe. It's not a really good thing. So there we have it. I only got 2 articles for y'all tonight, and I don't want my laptop to die because I don't know where the hell my charger is. But overall, tonight's takeaway is work out. Do something. Walk. Run. Push-ups. Sit-ups. Just do a little something. Get kind of active. Just do something to get active, y'all. It's the beginning of the year. You don't want to sit around the house eating snacks, getting fat. Okay? And what would you want to do? Get a little active. Ain't nobody saying you got to go be Malcolm. You ain't got to go run a marathon. You don't have to do that. I'm not even telling anybody to do that. Not asking you to do that. Something. Just get a little active, and it don't have to be a gym membership. You know how many people don't go work out because, I can't go to the gym. I'm not going to do anything. That's crap. That would be the equivalent of saying, I can't read because I'm not in the library. Hogwash, rubbish, bullshit. Yes. No, you don't have to do it. You don't have to go to no gym. Get you a jump rope, push up, sit up, get the elastic bands. You can do a lot of stuff with the elastic bands. Just get on YouTube and figure it out. But get active, okay? Your life depends on it. Your family, your travel. You want to travel and be healthy and walk through that long, big-ass airport? You got to be in shape. And that's what we got to do. In 2025, we're going to be in shape. We're going to take advantage. And I'm going to do a show about some stuff that you can do from home. I'm working on the cooking show, y'all. Cooking show is coming. I said I was going to do it, and I'm going to do it. I'm going to do a show where I'm cooking at home and show you how to cook and save money. So we about to do some other stuff. I'm not going to, every night, I'm not going to be sitting here from the background. I'm going to get up and get active. I like to be active and moving around, do some more stuff. So I'm working on it. I just got to get my camera set up together. But we are rolling bigger and better things in 2025. If you are watching right now, if you're new, please hit that like button, hit that subscribe button. Thank you for all 6 people who hit the like button. It's 11 of y'all watching right now. It should be 11 likes, but that's okay. If you are watching, hit the like button, hit the subscribe button. Make sure when I post those shorts, like them. Hit that like button. Hit it, like it, share it. Please share it. It really helps. It's very, very important. It helps the algorithm. And I'm going to be honest with you guys, I still haven't gotten paid from YouTube. I haven't made enough money to get paid. So help me make some money, okay? Help me make some money. All right, everybody. We're going to be back on Wednesday with the Wednesday Rant. Content all week, 7 days a week. I got shorts coming out every day a week. So just because I'm not on live, you can always go watch a past show and get what you need from me, all right? I thank you all for tuning in. Please hit that like button. Hit that subscribe button. We're going to be back on Wednesday night for the Wednesday Night Rant. If you haven't, go to Malcolm Hall Comedy, my other YouTube page, where it's all my stand-up comedy. If you haven't been to see me live at a show, come see me live this year. I'll put on a hell of a show for you. And I'll even buy you a drink. If you say you're from Cheap Not Broke fam, well, I'm going to take care of you. You good. I'm taking care of everything. So you good. You from Cheap Not Broke fam, you come to my show, you taken care of. You take care of. CheapNotBroke.com, go grab some merch, all that good stuff. Thank you all for tuning in. Will be back on Wednesday night with more Cheap Not Broke. And like I said, I'm trying to find a name for the group. We need a name for the Cheap Not Broke family, the group. I don't know. I can't call us the Cheapskates. That's just not a good name. So I got to figure out a good name for us. I'm working on that. It's going to happen soon. All right? Wednesday rant, same time, same place. Make sure you're working out. Don't spend all your money on the gym membership. Hit that like button. Hit that subscribe button. See you Wednesday night.